I have to say, Bohemian Grove, it it still got me interested a little bit on a level of maybe on a 5 or 6 kind of interest level. Before it was just maybe a 2 or 3, and I'll explain why it's a 5 or 6 now. Now, just like you probably didn't know what or where what is Bohemian Grove until Alex Jones came on the scene to kind of, I don't know, expose the elite's secret location in California where they do all their business, and their, I guess, dinner and a show happens, I guess. But he did introduce it, and that's how most general public was aware of this particular facility, because he actually snuck into it and had a camera hid in his coat pocket, or I forgot where he was. It's been a minute since I've watched the video, but I'll do a little screenshot of a YouTuber that I guess took the video off of Alex Jones's website and put it on the internet. And you can see him, having the camera there, just shaking, trying to get the good angle of the dinner and the show, I guess you might call it. And that's basically, for a while, that's why everybody talked about, like, who's there, who could have been there, what they do there, kind of, it's a cult, what kind of things to do, all that kind of stuff. That it has been documented, and I think pictures are on the internet, that President Reagan, Nixon, and I think a couple of Bushes have been there as well. And it's just very kind of, you always wonder that kind of stuff. What all these elite people go there, and why do they go there? And what's the purpose of it, right? It goes through your head, and you kind of like, okay. Well, this has been going on, like I said, maybe 2 or 3 level, interest level for me. Until about 6 months ago. I introduced to you Mr. Dancer. I think originally it was Dancer 1. He might have changed his name over the time, but this guy, now I did not know this guy, of course, from Adam, but because I am interested in Bohemian Grove, the algorithm's like, oh, you like Bohemian Grove? Here's Dancer for you. Well, Dancer, apparently in all his videos, he always has his face mask. He always covers his mask or cover his face with some kind of, if it's a mask or whatever, and he talks and infiltrates different locations all over the world. He talks about different things, certain topics, and so on and so forth. Well, and he just decided to go Home Grove and went right up to the owl that people talk about, and you saw it a little bit in Alex Jones' video. And he touches it, goes around it, all that stuff in about 30 minutes. And I have to say, it was super interesting. And I guess another 2 million people thought the same thing I did. And I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. I was like, I wanted more, to be honest with you. I was like, man, I wish he could go back and get some more. Now, I don't want people to trespass. Don't do that. Let the professionals, YouTubers, do that, not you, okay? Well, now, of course, I was wanting more. I wanted more information about the place, even though I'll never go. And some YouTubers probably won't go because. Well, lo and behold, this YouTuber decided he's going to try. Oh, he put in his thumbnail that he's going to sneak into Bohemian Grove. The first part of this video, he basically talks to people around the location and their opinions and so on and so forth, which was interesting. But the last part, I kind of doubt he actually went into Bohemian Grove at night, because you know why? He's a YouTuber. His face is not masked or anything, so people will know who he is. The people who own that property could take him to court for trespassing. So, in my head, that's basically the reason he faked it. Now, he might not have faked it, but I like to see receipts if he actually truly went. I want to see the owl. The reason I say that is, well, before I'll get ahead of myself. Let me explain something else. After he released that, I was like, man, that's a bunch of crap. He faked it. He actually didn't go. He pretended to be. He hammered up for the entertainment value of YouTube, right? Like most YouTubers do. But then, not after maybe 2 months later, maybe not that long, here comes Dancer again with a banger. Not 1, but 2-hour long video of infiltrating Bohemian Grove Part 2. And dude, this was really good. I got the popcorn out on this one because it really was interesting because it's, the at night, you can't hardly see anything, and you see things a distance. It's very, very cool, man. It felt like I was watching a movie, legitly like a scary movie. It was very entertaining. I watched it occasionally just to my imagination goes crazy because it's that particular area that you have, you heard about and speculate on what could have happened there, yada, 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 right? And that was it. Well, not even probably 3 or 4 days ago, I saw this pop up on Dancer's feed again. It's 30 minutes. And actually, somebody was recording them people at the Bohemian Grove at the event. And you have torches, people walking around with torches in costume, and you hear some people in the background talking about something. It's like a dinner and a show kind of thing, like Disney would do at their theme park. Some guy over the speakers like, "This is what we're here for," that kind of thing, right? And I was like, well, I don't think it was Dancer. I think it was somebody else because you could hear somebody talking over on the behind the camera, and it did not sound like Dancer to me. But the whole point of this video is to talk about these gentlemen, these kids, I should say. All right, so let me go ahead and give you a little bit of what this video is about before I show it. It's 30-minute long, but I just cut down for the most important parts. These kids decided they're going to infiltrate Bohemian Grove in the middle of the day. And yeah, let me go ahead and show you this. It's like 4 minutes long of the part that's most important. And I'll kind of give you the background after that. All right. Hope you enjoy it.
What you guys are seeing here right now is for the first time ever on YouTube. Daylight footage of Bohemian Grove.
Oh, it's a chainsaw. They are renovating. Holy shit.
Oh my god, they are.
Oh my. Alright.
Are they?
That's a chainsaw.
Wait, they're actually renovating this place.
They are. That's. Is that by the owl or is that?
That might be by the owl. I mean,
it's that way. Let's see.
Okay, so I think they're getting this place back in
Yo,
function.
that's directly toward the owl.
Oh my god. Well, okay. Well, this is the start of July, so maybe they're renovating for the rituals that go down. Oh my god. Here, take a picture of this lodge here.
Bro, what is that? It's an American flag. It's like Chinatown, dude. What is that?
What is that?
It's literally Chinatown. Those are Japanese style.
Oh, you can see better on there.
Yo, there's a flag down there, a blue flag.
Is it?
And then on the wall next to it, it looks like a bunch of photos. Right here, look. Blue flag, and then there's a bunch of photos on that wall. These are members.
Maybe.
And another flag, and then it looks like another California flag. Yo.
Oh my god, there's a car, Wait, are they going up this road?
No.
Are you sure?
Maybe. I don't think that wraps around.
Oh, shit. I think it does. Just not be able to see this. Oh, look at that hole in that tree right there.
Should we go down?
No, we can't. Wait, well, hold on. First, let's...
We sure this is the owl statue?
Yeah, that's what,
It might be right there. There's a third pond on the left.
Okay, let's go. Again, for the first time ever on YouTube, exclusive daytime video of Bohemian Grove.
Dude,
we've gotten crazy footage already.
We're at the lake right now, but I don't think this is the right one.
Yeah, we don't see the owl statue. We're at the
That's
lake,
what it looks
though.
like. It might, actually?
That might be it.
Let's get down to the balcony.
Okay,
we can see everything.
We have to be so quiet.
Chase, I'm gonna put an AirPod in so you're not speaking out loud. We're at the lakes. We just don't know if this is like the right lake. We have to get down. It's covered by trees.
There's another car approaching me. I have had dozens of worker cars, like just vehicles come past me and stop and stare at. I've had people stare at me. I've had a picture get taken of my car, and people keep driving by. So hopefully they don't get too suspicious. I've only been here for like an hour.
Can you see my location?
Looks like they're making their way around the lake. They may be going off of my picture to see all the bleachers and everything. They're at the lake that would be in between the two right now, so.
This is definitely an man-made lake, though.
Wait,
Oh my god.
bleachers. Yo, it's right there. That's it. Is that it? That's it.
We found it. We found it.
We found the owl statue. Oh my god.
Dude, the pond's being filtered. It's fresh. We just mowed the grass, dude. They're renovating it. I see the bleachers. Oh my god. I'm staring straight at it. There's like an altar right below its feet. Dude, it's huge. It's like 25 feet high.
Oh my god. The clearest footage ever of this owl statue you guys are able to see.
Just try to be quiet. Yo, there's the pedestal. Okay, Chase, I gotta hang up because I want to take a video. Chase, I gotta hang up.
Okay. We need to get a picture and evidence, like video evidence, which is what they're doing right now. And then they need to get back. That should be the easy part, hopefully. Rylan was talking about how there's freshly mowed grass, there's the lake. It's man-made. It appears to be like topped up with water. They appear to be like actively working on it because they typically have their rituals and stuff of that sort in mid-July, and we're here beginning of July, so they should just be preparing for their usual.
Oh my god, there it is. That's it, right there. The owl statue. Old guard? It says old guard on there. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Should I? I think we should. Be careful. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so car. Is it guard? Car. Oh god. I couldn't get up there in time because it's so hard with one hand, but you got a photo up on the screen right now. My heart is now beating up my chest right now.
All right, what did y'all think about that? Now, again, it was 30-minute long video, but I should trim it down to 4 to 5 minutes because the first part they was just talking, hooping and hollering about, oh, we're gonna go there, in the middle of the day, nobody else has done this, that kind of thing. And they walking up a big steep hill to get on top of the ridge and follow a path to where over the cabin so they can climb down and get a shot of the owl. That's what took place beforehand, and afterwards they're just climbing back down, get in the car and running. You know, the whole hyperbolic of videos. Oh my god, we're so close, getting caught. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that, and it's entertaining. They're trying to do like a Mr. Beast kind of style of, we snuck into Bohemian Grove. And this is the thing. You know, first off, the first thing in my head is like, who are you? Do your parents give you permission to go to this particular private residence of a supposedly where all the elite people used to go to have certain kind of dinner or show kind of thing? Did your parents know where you went? Does your parents go there? Do your parents own the facility? Who are you, right? And I went through their YouTube channel. You know, they're just like me. They don't have a lot of views. But now they got like 60,000 on this one. Of course, because of the title of the video and where they was. But compared to, Dancer, they had no mask. They had nothing covering their face. In all their videos, they're talking their names. You know who, I mean, I don't know these kids from Adam, but if somebody who owns the facility saw this video, they could probably take them to court for trespassing, right? That's my perspective. They said, "Oh, this is generated by AI." I don't know if you could still take them to court for it. You see what I'm saying? That's something. Maybe I'm just being too literal with stuff like that, but it's very interesting, to say the least, of why it just. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it is interesting. I'll give me, it's an interesting video, beginning to end. But the whole time I was like, this feels like it's staged. You see what I'm saying? It feels so out of place. It feels like it was planned the whole time, or they just got lucky. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being how I view all these things. And apparently, I was reading the comments. Dancer, he commented an emoji or something on there, and somebody asked his opinion on something, and says, "Are you going to have a follow-up video about what happened with the vent?" And he said, "Soon." So apparently, I guess he's working on another video, and I'll probably comment on that as well. But I really want to comment on this. I don't know if y'all are interested in this kind of topic, but I am, just to see, because at the end of the day, just between you and me, if the elites, the presidents, and all this at one point did do things they shouldn't have done many years ago at Bohemian Grove, I don't think they do it anymore because of the public perspective of that particular area. And now every YouTuber under the sun is going to try to go there to get a click, or to get exposed. So they're not going to have a risk it for the biscuit to have a event going on where a YouTuber could catch them on, whatever. They're going to go somewhere else to do their weird, if there are any weird rituals or whatever they do, then they're not going to do that anymore. Maybe I've done it at one point, but it's going to be years after that. But that's just my personal opinion. But anywho, I just decided to go ahead and make this, and I hope you enjoyed this kind of content. If you did, please give me a big like. It shows me that you care. And comment below what your opinion is about Bohemian Grove. If you like this, if you believe this is a stage, or you think this honestly was just random kids, just curiosity about the place, trying to get a good shot that nobody else has. I don't know. We'll get to find out later. But thank you for watching this long if you did, and I'll catch you all next time. Have a good day.